Hello, let's do a trade recap. So as you see, going into the day, we were super bullish overall, just as you can see the monster buy up we had right here, exactly. Seems like we're going down to this 4 hour that we opened up, but basically for the whole entire morning, I was super bullish overall. And then there was really no ever pullback for the bullishness though. It just kind of bought up. We had a micro pullback right here. So the final draw was right here. We had a micro pullback right at 10 right here into this 5 minute. Now, if you go to the 15 second, right, that's where you're going to find your market maker model on the 15 second. But I didn't want to kind of be this zoomed in, but you see we take our sell side, right? And then you get your, 15 second change in the state right here. And then you get your, you enter there off the change in the state or whatever, and you can have your stop here and trade to those highs, right? Little 1.15 would have hit instantly. Didn't take this because we were right at 10, so I thought we would see maybe a little more volatility to the downside, and I just didn't want to get caught into that. Moving forward, definitely would take that the next time, but then so that trade didn't get taken. So then I'm watching, we're starting to put all these mean rejection wicks into the market, right? We're rejecting super heavily. I find a nice fair value gap right here. That was the last take of the liquidity. So I marked this out, right? And I'm like, okay, if we inverse this, I'll probably look to go short just for like a rebalance. And I only took this on my evals, not the express, because it was a way less probable setup overall. So then looking into it, the trade was right here. There's two things I did wrong here. One, I entered like right around here. I didn't wait for the close. Well, I waited for the closure, but I didn't wait for the retap, which causes me to get in about 3 points earlier. And the second thing I did wrong, so this was my break-even point right here, because this was a tap of the fair value gap. My next target was discount of the entire range for the evals because I wanted to have a max win of 1,500, right? So if you do the discount, comes out to right there. But my real other target was the lows right here. Bang. That was kind of like 2R-ish area too. So we ended up, I put my stop in a bad spot. I didn't have my stop in an area that necessarily invalid the trade. So we sell off, we get entered, we sell off, we come back up, stop me out by a couple points, and then we continue down, push all the way down to kind of exactly where I thought we would go, just super low. Kind of sucks because it's annoying, getting stopped out like that. But in reality, it's my fault. I should have my stop at a more logical point. A point of invalidation, not a point of P&L invalidation, kind of the logic there. So we'll definitely be better at that. Moving forward, I mean, that's always been my problem, is just having stops at not an invalidation point, because that's the protected high, right? That's the liquidity sweep, that's all that stuff right there. Obviously, we don't go back to it. We dump down. It's what it is. Not a big deal, though. But, yeah, that's the trade today. If you want to join my Discord, link in the description. You can like the video, subscribe. Appreciate the support. Thank you, guys. God bless.